experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line.
Snap throw to third again. And he blows that one by him at 100.
2-1.
Lindor leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. This is Willie Castro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
On the ground, could be two. Steer, toss to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So digging in, Roberto Clemente. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Sends it to first. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now here is number 44. Berrios back to work. And there's a foul ball. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the second. Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch just misses. 1 out, base is empty. This to third. Castro slings it across, and that quickly 2 away. Now at the plate, Jack Caglione. And a swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 outs, base is empty. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Riley Green. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Caglione makes the grab, 1 down. And the batter now, Pudge Rodriguez. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
To third might be 2. Machado over to second. Their second double play already. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Colson Montgomery digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Dive, and he's got it. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, no outs. Christian Moore getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here's Elliot Ramos. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a count 1 and 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches.
Gets under and pops it up. Delgado has this one sized up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Montgomery on his horse around third. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down. Back here at Daikin Park. Now here is Carlos Delgado. That one fouled off. Swung on, popped up left side. Montgomery makes the catch for the out. 1 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Comebacker to the mound. And a couple of quick outs. So here's Baez now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Baez measures 6 feet even. 32 years old. He's usually in center field, but today starting at second. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Tied up here in the early going. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So up next, Willie Castro. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a big swing and a miss.
It's a big adjustment in my opinion, and I'm going to be paying attention to how he's able to turn potential double plays. Get your back to the runner, back to first base. See how he...
Baez runs. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Clemente swings through it for strike 1. That one the other way. Steer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Start of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one to first. Delgado steps on first for the out. And here's the catcher. Grounded out his first time up. And that one ripped to left and foul. Ball. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And Manny gets a piece.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Pulls that one foul.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered to the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Roll to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Here's Carlos Correa.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Throws to first. That takes care of Correa. And that is ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Jack Caglione. Berrios back to work. On the ground, right side. 1 up, 1 down. And now Spencer Steer singled and scored his first time. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. To third, Castro. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Lindor makes the catch. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pudge Rodriguez. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. Nice pick there. It's a double play. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look?
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. The throw in, he's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Fought off foul. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is
That's the
low.
ball. That's down.
Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Top six. Here's the second baseman, Christian.
Second baseman, Christian Moore. Now pitching.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. So the lineup flips over. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. That one hit to right. 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Denzel Clark.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Houston, Javi Baez digs in right side. The other way. Steer takes it himself. 1 away, bottom of the sixth. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro. And there's a ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
On the ground. Moore. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. And here is Roberto Clemente. That one in triple digits.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's the catcher. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Late with the swing there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that.
Runner takes off. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. And now it's Manny Machado. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Tag, but he's in there.
All over that one right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Rips that one center field. Nice grab on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And there's the strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the
runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Back here in Houston, leading off, Bernie Williams. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Tough call right there to even the count. Such a big difference between 3-1 and 2-2 in terms of how the odds shift for the at-bat.
Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Green up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. That's worth the price of admission. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. Not even close there. 1-0. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-1 now. And that's a strike.
Count is full.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Delgado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Clark under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom of the 7th. That one clips the outside corner. It's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one drilled left field, down the line, and it's foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. He goes down looking. Back here at Daikin Park, we go to the 8th, and now Jorge Lopez comes on now. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth. At the plate, Elliot Ramos.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Javier Baez. Ball one, no strikes. That's down and in.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
3 balls and no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Willie Castro. 1 for 3. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time. So 2 down now. And here is Roberto Clemente. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler. Here's a rocket out to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten a potential winning run on base, maybe even in a scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. That's a little bit low. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. On to extra innings. Here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Here's the left fielder, Jack Paglione. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 down. Spencer Steer digs in now. Swing and a miss. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Dive and a stop at first. Go to the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Houston, we're in extras here, and now Pudge Rodriguez. And that's in the dirt. Tying run at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Carlos Delgado will hit next. On the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one fouled off. 1 strike away. And delivers
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Smugglers going up against the Skeeters. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Pedro Martinez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now. Here's Francisco Lindor. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Cut out and missed, struck him out, and 1 away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one hammered center field. Carroll makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
The 0-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Started to swing, held up. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. 3-2 now.
Count's full.
To the right side, Soriano. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. That's through there for a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2's the count.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away. Juan Soto now. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 and 1.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Soto hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. That one the other way. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. And now it's Baez.
The center fielder, Javier
Martinez back to work.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Strike two.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball one there. Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Juan Soto. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty. Soto checks his swing, appeal to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. There's a strike.
1-1.
That one in triple digits.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Jorge Posada. And a foul ball. Maddox, a 6-foot righty. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
0-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Kirk down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. This is Corbin Carroll.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one missed.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Kirk makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
It's 0-1.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses top half of the third inning. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
At 3.
And that skips in the dirt.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. And now the DH, Evan Carter.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires the first. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's too low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed. And that clips the inside corner. Top of the third, no score. He swings and fouls one off. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls,
That's a real nice
2
cutter
strikes.
right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty
No, that missed.
effective
That's a
if
ball.
you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
Oh.
Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Towards first, and it stays fair, and it gets by him. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. And it's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The 0-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the lineup, Alfonso Soriano. The next to hit. First pitch, not close. He was late there. Strike one. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. That clips a corner. Next pitch is outside. In the dirt. Kirk to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Max Fried will go to work. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one way inside. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Good take by Torres.
No strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fried out of the stretch, fires. And now 2 balls and a strike. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fried throws to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close. Full count now. Lindor the move. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
First and second, no outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Slice to right. Brings it in. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's Baez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Juan Soto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Missed inside with the curve. Fought off foul. 2 outs.
No, that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Maximus notches the K. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's the ball. 1-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lindor out to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Just missed. That's off the mark. 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Chili Davis. Free, back to work. Just missed.
Inside.
Davis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's a native of Jamaica. So 2 balls
Inside.
and no
Ball.
strikes. Inside,
That's inside. That's the
just
ball.
missed. Carter makes the play, and there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that.
Wow. That's not even close to the
0-1.
zone.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And that one
that's
upstairs. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just
that's the ball.
misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
One gone, runner at first. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Popped up left side. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
Lifted in the air out to left. Carter pulls it down, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Foul ball there. Pendleton hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Torres fires over to first. And that takes care of Alonso. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
Swings and misses. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here is Gleyber Torres in the dirt.
No ball.
And the runner holds. Late swing fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two down. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count. Now, first and second, no outs, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's under it. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But no advance from the runners. Juan Soto digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lindor, the lead runner, out at second. Torres at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Diving, but it gets down for a hit. And now it's going to be Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. Pickoff move to first. Gordon dives back in safely. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. In the dirt. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it gets by him. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So up next, Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up.
Lindor the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. Oh, that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Nope, ball.
The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Carroll makes the grab, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He is struck out, and he is walked. And there's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom of the seventh, and now Corbin Carroll. And that drops in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
That misses.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Baez ranging into the alley. Puts it away for the out. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
He takes it himself to the bat. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And takes low for ball 1. Burns in his 7th season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground. It's through for a hit. Back to the top of the order now. Francisco Lindor will hit next. Strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The relay. And he's out. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Digging in, Terry Pendleton. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. Chapman back to work. Back up the... Oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Puts a bunt down. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Next to hit, Juan Soto. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one
1-2.
missing low. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hammered, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The other way. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's Javier Baez. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
No
Those
ball, one
always
strike.
feel good.
Oh, great stop. The feed for one. And that's all they'll get. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Chili Davis. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Soto, the base runner at first with one out. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2-0.
There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. And it's a double play to end the ball game. A 4 Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Mule Skinners and the Smugglers. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty, and here is Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it.
To second, there's Lindor. That's the bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one fouled off. Out to short, Witt. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. The batter down. Now Javier Baez. And first offering is fouled off. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up. Machado on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Houston, top of the second, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And there's a foul ball. DeGrom, in his 11th season, 37 years young, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Now here is Hank Aaron. Swing and a miss as he was late. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
2 down, base is empty. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
One more interesting thing about the hammer. If you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still have 3,000 hits. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Daikin Park, here's Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Bubich back to work. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. And that's ball
1-0.
one. That one
2-0
way
the
inside.
Ball.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Riley Green.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another
0-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Right fielder,
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. In the dirt. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on
The tag, and they got him. Back here in Houston, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. High fly ball, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, nabs it, and there's one down. Evan Carter digs in now.
Batting out, the left fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Let's see if
No
he's
ball,
willing to use the
2
whole
strikes.
field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
On the ground to first, and it hits the bag, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw.
Hey,
Safe
relay.
at second. Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley
Ball,
Rutherford,
that's high.
but he's back in
No,
time.
he's in there.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of guys that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody.
Brother takes off, pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. Missed with a
2-1.
changeup. 2-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Kurtz makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here is Alex Gordon. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Hard hit right side. To first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So here's Baez now. And first offering is fouled off. Butler. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Will Smith. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Manny Machado up to the plate. A new arm into the game, the righty Hunter Brown.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the dirt. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's downstairs and outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. A double play on the first batter. He faces in relief. Nick Kurtz will hit next. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 4th, and now the DH, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off. That's out number 2. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fouled off left side. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Reaching down, makes the catch. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Hank Aaron. Brown back to work. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. turn around second on his way to third. The relay not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Zach Geloff now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Snap throw to third, and he's back in safely. A bunt, and it's popped up. Reaching for it, and brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he dodges that fastball.
Two and out.
Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And there's one down. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And it's off the top of the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking. For right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 and 2.
Now fly ball to right center. Butler makes the grab for the second out. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fought off foul. Gordon off of first with 2 away. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive. Javi Baez digs in right side. 0 for 2 in this one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. In the dirt, but kept close.
2 and 2.
Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Daikin Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tap to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
On the ground, right side. Kurtz. And he's out on the tag. So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and
runner on the move.
1 and 0.
They pitch out. Go to second. Ow! And that back here in Houston. Now here is Javier Baez. And the first offering is not close. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong makes his way towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 1
2
strike.
down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Smith gathers, throws. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. The batter now will be Will Smith. Slider right there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Manny Machado. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Machado started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Machado around third. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next is the designated hitter, Hank Aaron. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ball. Ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Foul ball there.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-2.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering upstairs. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Fernando. Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch swinging. Nobody on. Nobody out with a run in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Outside. And now it's even 1-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Outside low. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tatis waits. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strikes him out with 101. And now Nick Kurtz. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there.
It's
I mean,
0-1.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.